Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Israel Abanikanda on the return, and he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action with Rodgers. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Rodgers here from the gun. Puts his body on the line, and he got it! 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, Rodgers. He's got it, room to run. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Throw complete to Williams. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's somebody who's dealt with his share of these. Mike Williams, the man shaken up. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Abanikanda. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. And the catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Right again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief with his offense. A run after a negative run, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
3rd and long for Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Hall once more. Dukes out a 1-stop. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! Jets get 6 more on their early advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Zuerlein on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Tremont Smith on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a run with Wright. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. More from MetLife coming right up. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Nix off the play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get it up to the 44. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Across midfield to the 45. And he's finally brought down at the 33. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone in the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. 60-by-6. Nix from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Able to find Wright. And they take him down right along the 30.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
26.
Rodgers will look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Rodgers throwing on third down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's going to be touchdown as that return comes to an end. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They run it from the gun with Wright. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Now Nix on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Broncos driving. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Wright running out of the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you've got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Pass complete to his back. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Hauled in by Gray. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Here's a give for Wright. Big gap up the middle. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. 1st down from the red zone. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing here, Nix. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gets him back within 5.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. They'll motion a tight end left. Looking to throw. Tight end making the play there on the corner route. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. That brings us to the break. The Jets with a halftime lead here in East Rutherford. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10. This is Wright running left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
3rd and long for him here. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. So that's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Takes it in at the 26. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it'll be Jets football. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
30.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
On the handoff, Allen. And he's tackled for no gain. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Rodgers here from the gun. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Off play action, Rodgers. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They dump it off to the back. Running in the red zone. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Again, Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll run with Hall. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a couple of yards that time, and they are well short of the end zone on 4th and goal. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Hand off, running left, right. And he gets back to the line, but no more. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets, third down. Nix from the gun. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. Fields this clean at the 30. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 65 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Rodgers here off the play action. That's complete to Wilson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Rodgers. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10. So we're through 3 here. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Pressure comes, Rodgers. He's going deep this time. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 34. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play action with Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw complete to Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Nix. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off by DJ Reed. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, third and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive.
There he goes on the right side. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. To throw, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
On third down, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Complete to Mims. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They'll throw again, Nix. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 10 now. Quick hitter complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go now. Go.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. There he goes, right sideline. And he makes the Mets go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Let's go. Hurt, hurt. Ready, go.
Now right. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. They run again with Wright. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Set. Set, go.
Pressure coming for Nix. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They go right back to Hall. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. He lets a heater go deep. Middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Check 30.
They'll go right side with Hall. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd down give to Hall. And he's brought down at the line. No gain on the play, and now it's 4th and long. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And the dive ends in uninspiring return. They've got some work ahead of themselves.
Their own 19-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running right, here's Wright. No one around, he's got space. It's a 31-yard play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So the win goes to the Jets. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.